What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a really long time since I posted anything, and I apologize for that. I have been crazy busy with work. I've been working like 72 hours a week roughly, so I have had no time to do anything, but things are starting to slow down now finally, even though it's getting cold out, so it's kind of past race car season, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Today I'm out here with the Cadillac. I just got some new radials put on the back, so I think I'm going to take it up to the drag strip tonight just to see what it'll do. We only have like 2 weeks left or so of the drag strip being open, but yeah, my buddy Dean's on his way over here right now. We're going to get some dinner here in a little bit, and then we're going to head up to the drag strip. So I'm not going to launch it very hard because, as most of you guys know, these first-gen CTS-Vs are known for having really weak rear ends, and the one in this is still stock. So I don't want to blow that out quite yet, even though it's still possible that it might happen with me just launching it easy. But I'm guessing it'll probably run high 13s, maybe even low 14s with an easy launch, but we'll see. I'm just curious to see what it'll do and get out of here and have a good night tonight because I got a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, other than that, guys, I've been looking for a house. All my financing and everything's have been approved and we're good to go there, so all I gotta do is find what I want with a good garage and then I can move in. So yeah, again, guys, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've posted anything. The last time I posted was, I think, the video of Brent's Accord, and he actually might be coming out tonight too, and if he does, I'm gonna get a ride along in that thing, so that'll be pretty cool. But he's got some stuff going on with that also, putting new parts on it. He's just put a dog box and stuff in it, so he's been pretty busy also. Same with Alex. Alex, last month he's been working, I think he said he works like 6 16-hour days a week for the full month, so he's been super busy. I haven't really been able to see him or talk to him either, but eventually I'll get back out to his house and we'll make some more videos with what's going on there. But yeah, for now, guys, tonight we're gonna head up to the drag strip with the Cadillac and we'll see what it can do. So I'll catch you guys when we get up there. I'm in the staging lanes now in the Cadillac, so getting up to the line now and we'll see what she'll do. Hopefully it won't blow it up, but we'll see. Alright, guys, I don't know how well you guys can see me, but I forgot to turn the camera on for the first pass. It wasn't that great anyways. I eased off the line like I was planning, so I knew it wasn't going to be great. My 60 foot was almost 3 seconds because I just kind of eased off. I got a little sideways halfway down the track, and I decided to let out, got back into it, and I went 15.1 at 101. But it's definitely got a lot of room for improvement. It's probably got a mid 13 in it if I cleaned everything up, and if I launched it hard, but that's not going to happen. So I try to remember to get the GoPro on this time and get this one on video, and we'll see what we can do if we can get a little better. What's up, bro?
The dude your boy was racing in the Civic, that clapped out hatch with the intake coming out, was at the end of the light. That's what pulled us out.
Oh my gosh. Did he wreck or did he blow up?
I'm not quite. He didn't wreck. He may have blew up. His flashers are on. He's sitting down there, so.
Nice.
He's out of the way, but not.
Right, he's still at the end of the track. Yeah. Dope. Well, looks like we're racing a Turbo S2000, guys. He's gonna smoke me.
You hear it?
Yeah, it's nice. She's gonna be fast. I just talked to him actually. He said it ran about the same mile an hour as me last time, but he's launching it pretty hard, so he's definitely gonna get me. But it should be a pretty good race.
You need to
launch it.
Yeah.
Sounds like I need to drop my rear end at the start line. We'll walk home. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, guys, we're getting ready to pull out to the burnout box, and then we'll get down the track. Hopefully it goes okay. We don't get sideways again because that was kind of scary, but we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. missed fourth. Dang it. Oh well. It was not a bad pass other than that. I even launched a little better that time, even with a bad burnout. But take what I can get, I guess. Alright, so wasn't terrible that time. I mean, like I said, I missed fourth, so it definitely went downhill quick, but almost a full second faster than last time. I did 14:36, and it was only 98 miles an hour because I missed fourth gear. But other than that, everything was better than last time, so it could definitely get down to mid-13s if I had a clean pass. Yeah, if I would have got fourth gear, I probably would have been down in the 13s that time, but oh well, that's what it is. What it is, guys. I missed fourth gear, can't do nothing about it, so all I can do is try again. Alright guys, it's now been a few days since we were at the drag strip. I've been pretty busy over here trying to get stuff done on the truck. It's been needing a lot of work for a while, and I'm finally pulling the trigger and doing it. It was a couple nights ago I put new struts in the back of it because the struts were just completely shot on the back of it. The whole back end of it would bounce every time I go over any bumps or anything like that. So I just finished doing that the other night. This morning so far I put a new throttle position sensor on it, or accelerator position, whatever the heck you want to call it, because my check engine light came on the other day and I got the code red and that was bad, so I just put a new one on. I'm going to hang on to this one though, actually, because it's for the drive-by-wire system, so that way the engine knows where your throttle position is at. And obviously it's not any good, or it's going out anyways. But I don't know if you guys remember, or if I ever even showed it in any of the videos, but on the hatch, essentially the throttle position sensor that is mounted on the firewall of it is pretty rigged up on there. So I can use some parts off of this, I think, like this piece right here that holds the actual throttle cable itself. I need one of those pretty bad, so I might be able to figure out a way I can rig that up to make it work, so that way it's a little less sketchy than it is now. So I'm going to hang on to that so I can use whatever parts I need off of it. And then for now, the only other thing that the truck needs, like urgently, is front ball joints, and those just came in. So I'm going to try to put these ball joints on today. I'm expecting it to be a mission to get them on there. I freaking hate doing ball joints, but yeah, we'll get those guys on there today, and then the ridgeline will be back on the road. Cadillac needs a wheel bearing in the back. So I got a lot of work cut out for me, guys. I also got a buddy that is parting out a EG coupe. He's getting ready to send it off to the junkyard, but he's got some parts on there that I'm probably going to take off for my Civic, like a rear disc swap conversion, everything like that. And I really need that on mine, so because mine still has the rear drum. So yeah, if I can get that rear disc swap off of him, I'll make some videos putting that on the car, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go ahead and start jumping into these ball joints and see if I can get them off there, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so you can see the ball joint here. It is, let me show this in there. Hopefully it stays out of the light so you can see, but there's a lot of play in that. So yeah, these ball joints are toasted. So I gotta go ahead, get my tie rod end out, take the strut off, and I can get my brake caliper and everything off there, and I can pull the whole hub off, and then I'll be able to access the ball joint and hopefully get it out. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started on that on this side, and then we'll do the other. Alright guys, well I got everything tore apart on the driver's side, and the ball joint was just not cooperating in the lower control arm. I could not get it to budge out of there. So I have decided I'm just going to return the new ball joints that I got and just replace the whole lower control arm ball joint assembly. So I got the driver's side lower control arm and busted ball joint out, and then on this side I got the passenger side lower control arm and ball joint out. This one's actually still in pretty good shape, but might as well replace it. I already got it out. So yeah, they should be in tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. So I'll run over there tomorrow, pick up those new lower control arms, and then slap them on the truck and see what it does. So yeah, what's up, bud? So yeah, I'll pick those up in the morning, and then we'll get them on tomorrow and see what happens. Oh, I have not shown. Oh, I forgot to show you guys too. Farmer came home the other night with a new toy, and I completely forgot about it. I thought I did, but I did not. I don't know how. But yeah, there's a new toy in the driveway now. Old Farmer brought home. Picked himself up a new Type R. Thing's pretty nasty. It's faster than the Cadillac. So, driveway full of toys now.
And junk.
And some junk over there. We don't want to talk about that. And in the garage. It's fine. But yeah, so there'll definitely be some videos in this thing to come too. He's got all kinds of parts and goodies he wants to put on it. So stuff's been delivered all week while he's been out of town. I've been picking up all of his packages. So anyways, yeah, we'll get back on this truck tomorrow. Hopefully get it back together, and then we'll go from there. They're doing a test and tune up at the drag strip again this weekend, so might roll up there tonight or tomorrow night in the hatch. Maybe run it. We'll see. Don't know yet. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so I got the new lower control arms on. It's actually really easy to do. There's some sort of grease or oil or something all over everything down here. I don't know what it is, but we'll worry about that at a later date. It's fine. But yeah, got everything on, getting ready to lower it down and torque the wheels on, and then take it for a test drive and see how it does. It should handle like a brand new truck now. Farmer just organizing his stuff.
I got
here.
We're making a mess.
He's making a mess. It's true. But yeah, so anyways, I'm going to lower it down, torque the wheels on, and then we'll take it out for a cruise and see how it does. Alright guys, we are back now. It's been 2 days probably since I did the ball joints on my truck. It has been acting up ever since I put the ball joints on there. I took it for a cruise over the weekend. It was about an hour or so drive. No problems, did great. I hopped in it this morning and went to take it to work, and next thing I know, all of my warning lights on the dash come on. Headlights stop working. Windshield wipers stop working. All the interior lights stop working. And now I have my battery light on. So I'm going to go ahead and diagnose the problem with that. I want to say it's the alternator, but I'm not 100% sure. But today we're going to diagnose that and replace whatever we need to replace, whether that's the alternator or the battery. Alright, so I got one prong there on the negative terminal. I'm going to go ahead and stick the other prong on the positive terminal. We'll see what the battery reads. So almost 12 volts, so the battery appears to be just fine. Now we're going to go ahead and start the car, and then we'll check it again. Alright, so with the car running, we're actually pulling less volts. So I'm going to go ahead and say the problem is definitely the alternator. Shouldn't be too hard to get to, it's right down here. So yeah, I'm going to run into town, see if we can pick one of those up. I think they have them in stock. I checked earlier, but I don't remember if I did or not. But we're running to town, pick up a new alternator for this beast, and then we'll put it in. And hopefully that'll fix the problem, but we'll see. Alright guys, just got the alternator out. Wasn't too bad, really. Just took the serpentine belt off, obviously, and then there was 2 bolts in this bracket to just get it off the alternator, and then really 2 bolts holding the alternator in. So it was super easy. So I'm going to take that into the parts store now and swap it out for a new one. We'll slap it back on there, and then we'll take it for a drive and see how she does. Alright guys, just got back to the garage with the new alternator. And yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that on there. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I imagine it will. And then that'll be it. First, take a Taco Bell break, and then we'll get to that. Alright guys, so I tried to put this new alternator in, and this little sleeve right here that they put in is just a hair too long. It doesn't fit into the where the bolt would go right here. It doesn't quite fit into there. It's actually scratching everything up trying to force it. So I'm just gonna take a file real quick and file that down a little bit. Take, I don't know, 1/32 of an inch or so off, and then try again and just keep going until I get it to fit, because it's literally not going in right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a file and start on that. Alright, so filed it down a little bit. It went in now finally. It still fits pretty snug, but it went in. So got the bolt down there started. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten it down. Rotate that up, tighten the top one down, and then we'll get everything back together. Alright guys, just got everything back together. Got the serpentine belt back on. So going to go ahead and fire it up, and then we'll check the voltages on the battery again and make sure we're actually pulling the correct amount of voltages now. And then hopefully we'll be all done. That should do it. So yeah, I'm going to double check, make sure all the pulleys, or all the belts and all the pulleys properly before we try to fire it up, but everything looks good down there. So yeah, let's fire it up and see what it looks like. Again, we're pulling about 11.923-ish volts without the engine running. So we'll go ahead and start it up and compare to what it looks like while it's running, and hopefully it should be up around 13, 14-ish. Alright, now it's running. You can see we're pulling over 14 volts, so everything's working like it's supposed to now, so we shouldn't have any problems. So that's great, guys. The truck is fixed again for the 4th time this weekend, so that's good. I don't know where I left off with what's going on with the MDX with you guys. Or even really how much detail I went into with what I did with that. Long story short, I bought it to flip it and sell it, whatever. Got it super cheap, put a new engine in it, rebuilt the whole engine, put all new bearings in the bottom end of it, put new piston rings and everything on it. So it's essentially a brand new engine, and it ran great, super great. I drove it into town a couple times. It needs a car wash bad, as you guys can see. But then I pulled it out, parked it in the grass right there where it's sitting, and I went out there a couple weeks ago. I picked this up. I was going to recharge the AC in it because the AC doesn't work because I had to unhook the AC compressor, whatever. Went to go up and recharge the AC in it, and went to start it, and it cranked over twice real slow, and then dead. So I pulled the truck around, tried to jump it, didn't do anything. Took the jumper cables, put them straight on the put the jumper cable straight on the starter. Still didn't do anything. So then it's just kind of been sitting for a couple weeks like that. Yesterday I finally had some time to go out there and take a look at it. I pulled the starter off of it, and the starter is right here. And I think I found the issue with it. You can see right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, or if my camera's even working, but there's a big short in the wire right there, and that's why the starter's not working. So went ahead and ordered a new one of those so I can get that in, put it on the MDX, and get that thing sold, and then get it out of my hair and make some money on it. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. All right, you guys, so the truck is running great. Completely fixed the problem there. So that's good. I just pulled it out, parked it in the yard, and take it to work tomorrow and see what happens there. But as of now, it's doing good. So yeah, anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I know it was kind of just scattered out here and there, and it's been a while since I posted anything, so there's just a lot of stuff to catch you guys up on. But as always guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys sticking around, even though my videos are few and far between. I understand that it's a big problem. I know I'm working on it, I promise guys. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys sticking around through all my boring droning talk and stuff. And yeah, anyways, until next time, we'll see you.